In 2013, Jeannette Uwababyeyi and I crossed paths in the bustling corridors of Rwanda's parliament. We were just junior reporters then, covering the endless streams of political drama. She was with a small radio station based in the parliament, attached to Rwanda's public broadcaster. 11 years later, Jeannette stands before me, not as a fellow journalist, but as a newly elected member of parliament. Is this something that you saw coming? Is it something that you wanted to be from that time, or even younger?
No, not very younger, but after, as you said, we met as journalists here at Parliament more than 10 years ago. But I started dreaming of it maybe in the past 5 or 6 years.
During her time as a parliamentary reporter, Jeannette developed a strong interest in the Women's Parliamentary Forum. This experience fueled her passion for advocating for women's rights.
I think between journalism and politics, there isn't a big difference. We do advocacy, we analyze what is done by the government, and here at the Parliament we have the power of oversight the legislation.
Jeannette's rise is a part of the broader wave of women empowerment in Rwanda, especially over the last decade. Nearly 64% of the newly elected members of the Chamber of Deputies are women. Rwanda isn't just leading in Africa, it is a global leader when it comes to women in government.
We don't have to limit ourselves only on numbers. We have to look the impact that is brought by this number.
Sarah Ruzindana, a gender and political analyst, explains that women's influence in Rwanda isn't confined to politics.
I'm very excited that in the parliament for I think more than 10 years now, not about 15, we have had more than parity, more than 50% of women in leadership. But also I'm excited of how this has gone to the business, to the private sector. We have, I think, women that are starting to occupy key positions, leadership positions in these spaces.
In the 30 years since the genocide against the Tutsi, women leaders have been pivotal in reshaping Rwanda, driving more inclusive and effective governance, according to experts. 64% of the 80-seat August House here in Rwanda are women. That's an increase from 61 in the previous House. There are many expectations in this fifth parliament, but Rwanda continues to hold the record of the majority women representation in parliament. Ethan Tashevia for CGTN, Kigali, Rwanda.